Hello, everyone. How you guys doing? This is Chris Blair. I hope you guys can hear me. I'm coming in from Tokyo, Japan. I got my partner and friend up in northern Japan. He's Australian, living in Fukushima. You guys know that Fukushima is famous for the earthquake and not the earthquake, but the tsunami and the nuclear thing that can't happen, and the earthquake that happened up there. So, anyway, cool. Guys, we're here today to talk to you guys about targeting. James, you want to say hello to everyone?
Hey, how's everybody doing? Hope you're having a great day.
If you guys could do us a favor, can you type into the question box? I always like to see where people are coming in from. Hey, Steve, how you doing? Steve Scott from Hawaii, how you doing, my friend? Type in where you're coming in from. I'd love to see that. We got a pretty good crowd here on today. Much bigger than last week. Tim Clark from Australia. Good to see you, Tim. How you doing, buddy? I know you're a big San Francisco 49ers fan. They're off to a 3-0 start. Wow, amazing, actually. Quite good. Good start. But they got a really young team. I mean, I think they're going to be good, but I mean, very young team. So anyway, all right, next. All right. So next, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and dig into the training and get started. All right, so guys, I'm going to teach you two techniques that will allow you to find what I call hidden targets, okay? What I mean by hidden targets is these are targets that your competitors in general will not think to go after, okay? They will not consider going after. And what that allows you to do is have your stuff unique, right? So for them, we're going to use a dog niche, for example, in this for this training, okay? So when we do the dog niche, right, we're going to be able to come up with targets that a lot of people won't even consider, right? And by targeting these people, what happens is you're not competing with a bunch of other dog products, right? So because you're going after a target that most people don't think to use, you hence end up with, your product stands out in the marketplace. Okay, so let's go ahead and talk about this. So there's two techniques, and the first technique is a bit difficult, and the second technique is much easier, okay? So let's talk about the difficult one first, okay? So as you guys see here, I came and I opened up a dog page, right? This is a dog's fan page, right? Okay, just like any other dog fan page is called Dogs. It's an old page, it's pretty big. It's got, how many fans here? Say 336,000 fans, okay? So what I like to do is I like to come over to the comments, right? And you see I open up this lady's comments, right? So we got this lady Sonia, right? Okay, so I right-clicked on Sonia's name, right? Open a new tab, and I open up her page here. We'll go ahead and just walk you through that process here right now, just so you can totally see it. Okay, so right-click on Sonia's name. Okay, open up Sonia, and here's her personal page. Okay, now here's her personal page, right? Now what happens next, right? I want to come here and I want to click this more. And now to be honest with you, a lot of people profiles will be closed. And I will go and open up a few more people just to see what happens. But they won't show you this. But a lot of people will. So it doesn't, some will work and some will not. But in this particular case, it works with Sonia. She's got a page likes here. So I click page likes. And so I know that Sonia came here and she was commenting on this post on the dogs page, right? Because she was here. Here's her comment, right? So I know she's interested in dogs. But what else would Sonia like that I could potentially target? Okay? I mean, for example, look at this. Check-in health. That's completely unrelated to dogs. It doesn't mean that this will not work. This is a misnomer in the marketplace, especially nowadays with the pixel being what it is. I would say 5 years ago, if I targeted check-in health, I would have absolutely no success whatsoever. But nowadays, with the way the pixel works, and it's machine learning, it's learning about who your customers are, it's building on that data, Facebook is able to go in with check-in health and find the people within that audience who would be interested in your product or service. So you can literally come here, and I don't care if it's completely unrelated. This could say erotic dancers, and I would go and test it. Because if Sonia likes it, and I know Sonia likes this page, right, because she's commenting, engaging, then I know that maybe there are other dog lovers in these audiences. So like movement rights, all these things. Now all these are targetable, right? But, you know, this is how you do it. Like look at smart living. Sorry, smaller living org, right? Now look at it. This one right here is a Crochet the celebrity douche. That's a public figure, right? So guys, look at this. And by the way, how many likes, how many pages does she like here? She's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Sonia likes 11 things. Okay, that's it. So she's got a pretty narrow interest. So what are the odds? Who thinks there's a pretty good chance that there are some other dog lovers in these audiences that we're pointing out here? Who thinks that there could potentially be other people? Yes, absolutely. That's right. So let's just go ahead and do it one more person. I'm going to walk through the process and make sure you get this because this is a really powerful technique. Now, the bad news about this technique is it takes a little time and effort because not everyone that will have the public information public. But number two, a lot of the things that they like won't even be potential targets. They won't even be targets that you could potentially target. All right. Next. Okay, so here we go. Here's Paula, right? And let's see if we can click here more. And she is showing it. Guys, we got lucky. 2 people in a row. But a lot of people won't have that. They just won't. Okay, so here we go. Cooper the clever horses. So guys, how many people in the dog niche, right, are actually targeting the horse-related stuff with their dog products? Most people aren't. And here's the thing, guys. How many people who have horses love dogs and also have a dog? A good amount. In fact, every time I've been to a ranch, which I've been to several of them because I grew up in Colorado, there were horses, but there were also dogs on the ranch. So this is by following this technique, by following the idea of, look, hey, I'm going to see who's engaging on my competitor's page, or even my page for that matter, right? I could actually go to my own fan page, start looking at the people who engage in my fan page, go to the page, I can start looking at what they like. I can come up with a unlimited amount of unusual and small targets. Now, to be honest with you, most of these times, these will be smaller targets. You know, maybe it's 40, 50,000, 100,000 fans at the most, right? So these are going to be smaller targets, and you're not going to be able to target them for a long time. But if you have a winning product, some of these can be very hot, big sellers, right? This is powerful stuff. Now, that's a quick, short technique, and I'm going to show you one more technique. But who likes that? Who likes that? Who thought that was pretty cool? Type a Y in the chat box if you thought that was pretty cool. Yeah, great. All right. Awesome. Okay. Next. All right, guys, I'm sure you're familiar with audience insights. Who is not familiar with audience insights? Everyone knows what audience insights is? Me? Who's not familiar? Type a Y in the chat box if you need me to show you what audience insights, how to get to this page they're currently on, this audience insights page. No one doesn't seem to know? Okay, great. Now, let me show you what most of you are familiar with this. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to go ahead and type in, we'll take the word dog rescue. Okay, we're going to stick with the dog niche. Dog rescue is a pretty common thing you would target. Let's say dog rescue is working for me. Let's pick one. How big is that one? It's a bit small, but it's fine. Let's just say that dog, this target. I've been selling my product. I've been targeting Peace and Paws Dog Rescue. Can you guys see that? Make my screen a little bit bigger. Can you see that? I can see that Peace and Paw Dog Rescue. That's what I was targeting, right? Can you see that? Okay. Let's say that is a hot niche, a hot product for me. Okay, so not a hot product, but a hot target. It's working. I'm targeting that with my product, my service, and it's converting. Okay, and let's just say that it's women 25 to 55 are my big sellers, right? My big hot people, right? Okay. Well, sorry. 55. So you definitely want to nail down your ages, guys. This is really important. Don't just put in the target. You want to actually nail down the ages. So let's just pretend that 25 to 54 are my hot ones, and why won't Facebook take it? That's weird. Let me scroll. Give me a second. Having technical difficulties. Okay. All right. So I put in my age groups and I put in women. It's really, really important when you use this tool that you don't just put in the interest. You guys actually go through the time to put in the age and the gender. Okay. All right. Now, what you guys are most familiar with this is coming over to the page likes and searching through this and finding relevant targets. Okay. Everyone says find relevant targets. For example, American Dog Machine. I can right click on this. I can go to the fan page where I can just tell by the name it's relevant. Okay. So what they're going to teach you, and I have this training in my course in Mastermind, so does almost everyone who has a decent course in Mastermind. Go in here and find relevant targets. Okay. So for example, Off the Leash, American Dog, Gabe the Rescue, Cat, Camp. So all, Wallace the Pit Bull, all these seem, the petfinder.com, all these are relevant, correct? All these are ones that you would think you should target. Who thinks if I'm in the dog niche, I should target petfinder.com or American Dog Magazine? Who's with me on that? Okay. Yes, yep, everyone's with me on that. So that's a pretty obvious thing, right? But what's interesting about Audience Insights, and this is something that I noticed about 3 years ago, okay? And that is this. And well, I noticed this from the very beginning, but I never thought of this idea until about 3 years ago. All right, so here we go. We will find things that are weird, okay? For example, let's see if I can find one right now. I mean, I'm literally doing this live because I want to show you the actual process. All right, here we go. Let's find one that's totally, totally bizarre. Okay, Awesome Ocean. Awesome Ocean. I mean, I would see stuff like this all the time that just totally do not make sense, okay? What does the ocean have to do with dogs? When I sell in the beer niche, what does Dolly Parton, for example? Dolly Parton is a singer that I've had a lot of success targeting, right, on Facebook because Facebook suggested it to me, right? But what does Awesome Ocean have to do with dogs? It doesn't. So, but Facebook here is suggesting it to me. So what most people do is they ignore that. They just ignore it. And I was sitting there looking at this one day, and I'm like, why don't I just try it? Why don't I just throw $5, $10 at this unusual target? Like, for example, in my case, it was a different target. In fact, it was Dolly Parton. It was the first one I went for. First time I went for what I call this unnatural targeting. Okay, so you're literally going for targets that don't even make sense. Okay, so I would target something like Awesome Ocean, and I was shocked. It worked. I mean, it doesn't work every time, but often it would. Often I would get incredible results because, dang, I mean, it just, no one's targeting this. And so what happens is people, you are the only one. If you target Awesome Ocean, for example, you're going to be the only one or one of the only ones in the dog niche targeting that target. And that makes your stuff stand out as unique, right? And again, you're leveraging the power of the pixel. Facebook knows your website. And the more data you send to it, the more it knows your website. You can get some incredibly great results by targeting these unnatural targets. Let's find another one. Let's find another one that makes no sense whatsoever. Life is Good. What is that? So you right click, go open up that. Life is Good. Okay, Life is Good. This is about, it's a retail company in Boston. They are selling, let's see, community, 2.9 million fans. This is pretty big. About. Okay, so okay, some t-shirt company called Life is Good, and they sell a product called Life is Good. All right. So this is completely irrelevant to dogs, right? But guess what? You know what I do? Yeah. If I know that an audience, I know that, for example, the one we're using as our base search, pause and research, peace and pause dog research, and I know that that's converting for me, and I come to the page likes, and I know that these are all relative targets, and I got these unusual, unnatural targets, and Facebook's suggesting it to me, I go ahead and target it. I go ahead and test it. The reason being is for two reasons. Number one, Facebook's suggesting it. Three reasons. Number two, my competition is not doing that. And number three, the power of the Facebook pixel allows me to find the people in that audience that are the right fit. Another example. Patrick Stewart. This is an artist. Okay? What does this have to do with dogs? It doesn't. And that's the beauty of this. This is what separates you from your competition, by taking your product and going after these unnatural targets. So if Facebook suggests it in Audience Insights, you should absolutely test it. Again, guys, by the way, this technique will not work if you don't have two things. Number one, you don't have some built-up data on your pixel. If you don't have built-up data on a new site, don't do this method. It won't work. Number two, it won't work for a product that's not converting. Okay? You want to do this with hot converting products you know are winners. Then these unnatural targets are powerful stuff. All right, who got a lot of value out of that? Who got a lot of value out of that? Who thought that was awesome? Type a Y or an excellent. Me. Any questions, guys? Oh, here's a good question. Do you go with flex targeting? Would you take one of these interests and use flex targeting? I don't, but that is certainly something you could test. I mean, then you have dogs and you have these people, but I just go with the natural. I just go with the target that's suggested. I don't do flex targeting, but you could say, okay, Patrick Stewart and dogs. You could do that. So you'd have the narrow flex targeting. That's another option. Guys, I'm not going to make a big sales pitch here, but I just want to say, look, Q4 is coming, Q4 is coming, and there's nothing better to help you and have success than to join my course in Mastermind. Guys, it's not just a course. It's an ongoing mastermind, okay? I'm in the group every single day answering questions. I do live streams 2 to 3 times a week supporting you. So you get all the content and you get access to my support. All you need to do is go to ecomvantage.com/VIP. ecomvantage.com/VIP. This is the site. Come down here. You can take a look at this video. You can read about it, and then click join here. That's it. Now go ahead and write that link in a big thing for you guys. That's it. That's my pitch. So I told you I was going to make a hard pitch. That's right. I won't. That's right. Just go to ecomvantage.com. You can see it right there. ecomvantage.com/VIP. All right. That's my soft pitch. Any questions, guys? And I also want to let you know that every single Wednesday, 9 p.m. Eastern, okay, for this, there's going to be some sort of training. And I'm doing, a lot of people are doing these hour-long or 2-hour-long trainings. I'm not going to do that to you guys. I think that is, so much information is lost. We're literally going to do 15 to 30-minute webinars. That's it. It's going to be one targeted lesson that's going to offer you some serious value. So please be on these webinars, and also please share these with other people. Let them know. And anyway, awesome. So by the way, how much is Ecom Vantage asked? People say it's $1,000 a year, guys. $1,000 a year, and guys, $1,000 a year. All you need is one awesome tip and help that could pay for your membership over and over and over again. Okay. All right.
Awesome work, Chris.
Yes, go ahead.
Good work, buddy. That was awesome.
All right, awesome. Okay, guys, I just handed you two really, really powerful techniques that can absolutely help you. All right. So we'll see you in the next Wednesday. Next Wednesday, 9 p.m. Eastern. Cheers, my friends.
See you later.
See you.
Thanks for watching the video. To watch the next one, click right here. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button right here.